Hello, everybody. Welcome to Animal Communication and Healing. My name is Katherine O'Shea. Thank you for tuning in. I am an animal communication specialist and a Dow hands practitioner, which means I can facilitate positive changes for people and their animal companions through communication and this amazing healing modality that I've been practicing for, I think, over 13 years. So, welcome everybody. Today, we wanted to take a moment to connect and really focus on our animal companions' health and happiness. I do sessions with people all over the world privately. I do group sessions. And one thing that is always amazing to me that people always want to know is if their animals are happy and healthy and like how they can make them happier or what they can do to make them happier. Because we know that they love us, but sometimes when they're in their duty or they're just being them, living their lives, we wonder, right? Are they really happy? Are they enjoying their life? Are they having a good time? And some animals are so clear at showing you how happy they are. It just depends. But you always want to know, people always want to know how can they make them happier? Are they happy with things? Do they like where they live? Do they like their family? What activities? Do they still like going on walks? And this is especially for older animals as well. So I wanted to share a few stories, things that have come up in sessions that animals have like answered that question with that are just really precious. And then also, I want to share a story from my dog, Mr. Ping. And for those of you who are joining live, I am also going to do some live readings if anybody would like to receive a message from their animal companion. You just have to let me know what kind of animal you have, dog, cat, bunny, what their name is, so that I can connect and offer you a message. So, um, and also, I apologize. I had to go a live an hour later, so I might have lost my live audience. But I did really have a choice in the matter, so I still wanted to come on and share this and do this with you. We're also going to do a practice that's going to help us to just nourish this love and this connection we share with our animal companions, which for sure nourishes their hearts and their health and their happiness. So, welcome if you're live. Feel free to say hello if you want to receive a message. Pop in the chat your animal and what kind of animal they are, the name of your animal. If you'd like to hear a message, we're going to focus on health and happiness. So sometimes when I ask an animal, like, you know, what are you happy? What can be done to improve your health and happiness? Sometimes they do say that they need to go to the vet. I'm not a vet, so I don't diagnose things, but sometimes they'll say, like, there's something going on with my urinary bladder. Please take me to the vet so that I can get the proper help. And people have done that, has happened and come up before. And I heard back from the person, and they in fact had a urinary bladder infection. So they were very clear about, like, this would make me healthier and happier if I went to the vet so I could get the proper care and medicine for this urinary tract infection. I remember a dog saying that. Actually, this is a message that comes through quite often. It's always unique to them, like their red ball is under the couch, or they can't find the bone that they buried, or they need help, or could you reach the toy that's under the couch? I can't reach it. That would make me happy, and I think that's very sweet. um, I remember one dog said steak. Steak makes him happy. And when I was in this session, the human laughed and was like, "Oh my gosh, we just gave him steak yesterday." And that was very sweet. I love these messages. Sometimes a message can be so simple, but the fact that he chose to say that steak made him happy, and he was just given steak the night before, there isn't a coincidence in that. That was being very clearly communicated. And I will say that sometimes just because of my own, needing to grow and get out of the way, sometimes I almost hesitate to say those messages because I don't want to sound silly. And then I remember, yeah, this actually has nothing to do with me. This is the message the animal wants to share with their companion. And as I've done this over the last decade, that's becoming easier and easier and easier because people really want to know these messages and the clarity at which they're received, and shared is so beautiful. Um, let's see, what else? Oh, yeah, this one animal said he wanted very specific things in his diet: eggs. Um, this was a little dachshund dog. It was really cute. And I can't remember specifically what else he asked for, but very specific things. And the human got back to me afterwards. They had some blood work and stuff done at the vet, and the things that he was deficient in, the vitamins and different things, were actually what the foods he was requesting were filled with and were like recommended to give him. So it was perfect. Um, I want to share a story with you about how my dog, Mr. Ping, many of you have met him via photo. He might even make an appearance. Oh, he's tucked away, hiding. He makes really good forts. He's in a blanket, a bunch of blankets, so he looks pretty cozy. But one thing he shared with me one time, I left him um, because I went on a trip. And I lived in Hawaii at the time. And so you don't really take your animals because there's a whole rabies situation. They don't have rabies in Hawaii. So there's this whole thing about bringing animals in and out that can be a little bit complicated if you're just going on a trip. And so while I was away, the woman who was watching him reached out to me and said that he kept going number 2 in a very specific spot in the house at night, which was not something that he normally did. He normally did not do that. So clearly he was communicating something, and he kept doing it night after night. And they were taking him out to go to the bathroom and everything, and he still kept going number 2 in a very specific spot. And so she said, will you talk to him and see what's going on so we can help him? Hi, welcome everyone. And I was like, yes, I will. So I communicated with him. Where was I? I don't think I was in Australia yet. I was on the mainland in the USA and he was in Hawaii. And so I did a communication with him and was like, what's going on? How can I improve your health and happiness? Why are you, pooping in the house? I know this is not something you normally do. And the first thing out of him that came through was, I'm so sorry for creating this disharmony. It's not something that I want to do. It's an animal thing. And he said very specifically, 2 new animals, new dogs is what he said, have come into the house, and they're taking me out to go to the bathroom by myself. And so I have to keep going to the bathroom in the house to like try to pack with these dogs and find our pecking order. And I was like, whoa, okay. I didn't know any of this. So I asked her, I said, do you have new dogs in the house? Because she was a friend of mine who was watching him. She didn't have like a dog sitting business. And she said, yeah, actually, my friend had to go to Japan, so I have her 2 dogs here. And I said, are you taking him, Mr. Ping, out to go to the bathroom by himself? And she said, yes, actually, I am. And I was like, all right, perfect. Just take him out with the other dogs to poop together, and he won't poop in the house anymore, because that's what he told me. And she was like, really? And I was like, yes, just try it. So she did it, and in fact, it totally worked. She was like, the next morning, she was like, he didn't go to the bathroom in the house at night. It was perfect, and it completely worked. And so this is just an example of how doing animal communication, even if you're very, very far away, can help your animals to be happier and healthier. So now he wasn't stressed by like creating more stress, and the animals could live more, they could harmonize in their pack, the whatever order they needed to be in. They had all gone to the bathroom together and everything. And so that actually that happened at a time so many years ago, that was so significant for me, and going like, oh my gosh, this is so helpful to do this communication and learn these things. And so the animals will tell you what they need. What I love, when cats share, is like, some cats go up, some cats go down, some cats do both, like some go under the bed, right, and some want to get high. And they'll tell you specifically what they want and how they want to be able to look out the window or climb up to this spot, or what they need in their home life to feel more comfortable and to bring more harmony. And I always just think that's so amazing. So, welcome to all the people who are joining live. Let me know if you'd like to receive a message on what could make your animal companion happier and healthier at this time, or if there's anything they need. And yeah, sometimes they share their favorite color, which I think is really, really cool. That might sound weird because you're like, well, aren't a lot of animals colorblind? But it's the frequency. Remember, everything carries a frequency and vibration. And so the color, whatever the color red is to anybody, it could be different. Just even between me and you, we could see red differently. But it has a vibration, it has a feeling. And animals are really masters at communicating on this level. So, speaking of, let's do a little connection. Let's bring the high vibe of unconditional love and gratitude into our connection with our animal companions. I'm going to guide you through it. It will be quick. If you want to do it, it would be great. And we're going to kind of go a little deeper in this connection. And then if anyone wants to receive a message, we can do that. And I also am going to channel a message today. That's the message I got, is that I don't know who is going to come through. Could be divine Tao source, the angels, one of the animal guides. I have trained for many years to do Tao soul communication. I'm certified in this, and animals happen to be my specialty. It's just my ability with animals is really came forward when it's a little bit more pronounced. It came forward when I really started purifying and diving into going through really opening up and healing and opening up my spiritual channels. And so, but I can receive messages from the angels and the guides, and we'll hear a little message in general, about the animals and their health and happiness, the animals that live in our home, perhaps even the animals that are around our home or in nature. Okay, so first let's make a connection. So go ahead and share. Say hello. Hi, Anne. Let me know if you have an animal companion with you so I can say hi. And just know I'm so happy you're here. All right, so I'm going to close my eyes gently. I like to sit up straight. My feet are flat on the floor. We're activating that acupuncture point on the bottom of our foot to go into Mother Earth connection, to receive that nourishment, to activate that within us, and to close our eyes. Oh, and I kind of had a long day. It was good, but it was kind of long. So maybe you're in that same boat with me whenever you're watching this, or maybe you're preparing for a long day if you live in Australia. Let's close our eyes and take some nice big breaths together of light. So for our body power, I'm going to put one hand below my navel to connect to my soul, to ground, to Mother Earth. I'm going to put one hand over my heart center or message center. And I'm going to visualize beautiful light from the universe, from the source, from Tao. And when I say Tao, I mean source. I mean the oneness, the Tao source field, the oneness, the source. And whoever you connect to as that light, as creation, as creator, please focus on that. When you focus on that in your heart, it brings it to all of us in a powerful way. So go ahead and connect to that and bring that vibrancy, bring that light, that love into your heart. Visualize it just radiating so vividly and also softly into your being. Dear all of our guides, our angels, protectors, divine, Tao, source, all of the spirit animal guides, we love you, we love you, we honor you, we appreciate you. Please bless this connection with our animal companions. Please nourish it. Please bring this deeper understanding of the unconditional love we share with our companions into our hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And just visualize that. Yeah, take some breaths. Breathing in the light. And exhale everything outside of this moment, coming very present. Brightening that light, brightening that connection. I want you to think of your animal companions. They could be with you or they can be ones who've crossed over. Just bring this love. Just by thinking of them. It's like, whoop, they're right there. You know, when I walk around and sometimes I travel and I go to different trainings and different things and I do readings and offer service. And so many people who are have their spiritual channels open or have, you know, this deep intuition, this gift, which I believe we all have, by the way. There's healing, there's uplifting that sometimes needs to happen, releasing. Sometimes there's interference in our ability to connect or disbelief, all those things. And stay tuned, we'll continue to talk about all those things. But a lot of people say they could see my oldest dog, Mr. Ping, with me. He's still physically with me, but not when I travel all the time. And they're like, oh, I can feel your dog is here with you. And it always makes me giggle because he's always with me. Okay, we're going to say dear, and I want you to name your animal companions. So I have Mr. Ping, Mooney, who I love so much, Peanut, who I love so much, and Pickles. Those are my birds. And you might hear them. They might start chirping from the other room. Okay, I love you so much. I'm so grateful for you. I honor you. I appreciate you. Please connect and feel my love, my gratitude. And I want you to speak into this connection, some appreciation or love or gratitude, or you could talk about a beautiful memory or something you love doing with them. I would say to Mooney, my little youngest dog, I am so proud of you for all of your growth, for all of the transformation in your reactivity to animals and bicycles and joggers. I was so proud of you, how you can relax and enjoy your life now. I love spending time with you. And to Ping, I would say thank you for taking care of me. I love you so much. You're one of my dearest friends. Thank you for your unconditional love. I love when you rest your head on my chest. It brings me so much happiness and peace. Okay, so you can finish up your message. So now we're going to connect to this source love and light, and we're going to chant. So what you chant really gathers the light, gathers this message, and it's going to imagine it bringing this message to your connection. You have a soul, you have a frequency and vibration, you have a spirit, you have a vibrational field of information, right? And so does your animal. And guess what? Together, you also share one. So we're going to bring this love and this light into your connection and nourish it, and you both will be nourished by it. So this is the visual. Okay. We're going to chant universal love, universal light. Okay. Universal love, universal light, universal love, universal light, universal love, universal light, universal love, universal light. I love you. 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 And now tell them, speak into this connection, speak to your animals from your heart. And sometimes we might feel like we have some heaviness and we want to ask for forgiveness. So, there's days where like I can't walk my dogs. I love walking with my dogs, and it honestly makes them so happy. Like they're just the happiest dogs to be walking because they've worked so hard on being able to walk in a very relaxed way. About 3 and even 2 years ago, and I would say even 1 year ago, I was really wondering, like, am I ever going to be able to have this like leisurely, enjoyable walk with both my dogs? Because Ping's 12, and so we've had time to figure that out. And I adopted Moon as an adult, and he was super reactive and very stressed. And so we've really worked with him through communication, through the Tao blessings, and through just this amazing transformation he's been able to experience and really come into his own and know that he's safe and taken care of and really transform his behavior. And now it's just like the most enjoyable thing for all of us. It's so amazing. And not only me, I've had a dog sitter a few months ago, and she's like, they're angels on the walk. How did you do that? It's them. It's the healing. It's the connection. It's the communication. So, but there are days where I can't do that, and I feel like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like I actually feel guilty, and I have to let that go because I don't want that negative information in my connection with them. And they'll forgive me. It's fine. We go on plenty of walks. Sometimes you have to do what you have to do. So if you feel like you want to let go of something, or you feel guilty about something, or I'm sorry that I don't spend more time with you, or I've been too busy lately, or whatever it is, you can go ahead and really just say that to them, and then just let it go and receive their unconditional love and forgiveness, which they definitely have for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, welcome everyone. So again, if you'd like to receive a message, put your name your animal's name and what kind of animal they are in the chat. We'll receive a message from them. Okay. So love you, love you, love you, love you. Now I want you to just take a moment. We're just going to sit and receive this love from our animal companions. Beautiful. And there is a message from the divine. So I'm going to channel that message now, which means I'm going to close my eyes and access my spiritual channels and do what's called a flow, which means the message is just going to flow out of my mouth. I put my brain aside, and I don't know what's going to come out until it comes out of my mouth. So it's just really like receiving a message, a channeled message. Okay. So, dear divine, it's something divine. It will come through and it will share. They will share who they are exactly, of love and light. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Please offer us this message. Thank you. How, dearest ones, this is a message from the soul of divine love, unconditional love. Your animals know this love quite dearly and deeply. They share it with you every chance they get. Sometimes it may not appear like love to the human mind, but everything is done in love to share with you, to teach you lessons, to help you to learn and grow. This is the main job of many of your animal companions. Some are here to help you experience a deeper joy, or to help you, give you purpose and presence of love. One thing you can do to help them live happier and healthier lives is to take time to let go and be very present with them. Even in just a moment, this can shift so many things. And let them know that they are doing a good job at loving you. Receive their love. Do something you enjoy with them. Read, watch TV, walk, laugh, make funny faces at each other. Anything that does not feel like you are checking something off of your list. Take time this weekend, and be intentional. Write them a letter telling them how much you love them and all that they have done, and read it out loud to them. Their hearts will fill with so much love, and you will receive an even deeper connection of this love. How means perfect to get well. That's how the messages start and end when I do them. Thank you. Hello, Stephanie. Hi, Amy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was a beautiful message. Let me know how that felt for you. I actually feel super tingly and very light, and I definitely needed that message. I do feel like there is a shift happening in my life personally where I am able to just be present in a different way. Could be the weather. It's like so room temperature outside that I could just walk and walk and walk and be so leisure with them, with my two doggies. It's really, really nice. Beautiful. Thank you so much for taking time to connect and to deepen this connection. When we do it together, it's just so joyful. It really, really is. And the more you can come back and we can do this together, it's really, truly amazing what can shift. When I started being really intentional with this and receiving messages and learning how to connect and to open my heart to this amazing, amazing connection, so many people say, their animals saved their lives. And I actually do feel that way with Mr. Ping. We have this very unique connection, and I love all of my animals. My animal friends, my animal family, and even the ones I get to connect with in sessions and over the internet, all the things. I love them. Um, but it is really, truly amazing just when you think you can't love any deeper, that you couldn't love your dog anymore, your cat or your bird or whatever it is. It's like, wow, actually your heart has infinite ability to love. Even more and more, and the experience of this can just grow and grow and grow. So Amy says Nova, who's her sweet little black cat who we've had on. If you're on my YouTube channel, you might be able to go back and watch some of the episodes. She's had amazing transformation when we've been working with her about over grooming. So Nova stuck her snout on the screen. Oh, hi, Nova. Amy, we're going to have to connect and get an update soon. Hi, Stephanie. So if you'd like to receive a message, I have a few more minutes to spend with you. Please put your animal's name and the type of animal they are in the chat if you're live. If you're not live, hit the subscribe button so you know when I go live next. I'm going to be doing this every week. I'm going to try to really be more regular about the time and everything. I'm still figuring out what works with my schedule, but I want to come do this work with everybody. I want to do this with you and even grow deeper in our connection, and also share the important messages that are there to be shared for your animal companions and allow you to have this experience to receive the message. It's really, really cool. So Stephanie, Rumi, awesome. Remind me, Stephanie, what kind of animal Rumi is. I need to know the type of animal so I can just make sure that I'm connecting to the right soul. A sheepoo. Aw. Good to see you on here. Okay, perfect. So we're going to connect, and everybody, you can close your eyes and receive this message. So, dear, the soul, heart, mind, and body of Stephanie, Cannon, and Rumi's connection, the soul of their relationship, and the soul of Rumi, her dog. We love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Oh, Rumi says, I'm quite happy she came. Or he. Sorry, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. I can't tell on the soul level. It feels very feminine, so I wonder if you could share if that feels accurate. Very, very high-spirited, and also I'm hearing kind of demanding and a little bit bossy with you. Really guiding you. Yeah, please come and share your message, how Stephanie can help you to be healthier and happier. Thank you. All right, so give me just a moment to go deep into the connection with beloved Rumi. Oh. Hello, everyone. This is Rumi. I'm so grateful to connect and share my love. Stephanie might be surprised by how my voice is or how my message feels because I have many different sides and aspects and many different jobs with her. I love her dearly. I love you, Stephanie. I am in general very happy. So she's showing me, she gets it. So she's showing me that she's doing this kind of interesting barking. Like it's almost like you feel like she's just barking at you, but it's actually okay, male. He's actually um, very excited. Is very excited to connect with you and just be with you. And so when he's barking like that, he's sharing his excitement. So in those moments, open your heart to just receiving his message and his excitement. Relax your nervous system. It's also an opportunity for you to let go of whatever could be popping up for you in those moments, like maybe just even like a feel of stress. Yes, Laura, let me know what kind of animal Libby is. I will be happy to share a message. I do love the food that you offer me. So he's showing me stuff you put on top. So I don't know if you do different kinds of food or maybe put something wet or different that's on top. He really likes that. And meal times are good. He likes the structure of the meal time. So if you're going to be late or feed him late or have to feed him earlier, you can communicate that with him and let him know. He's very serious about his meal times. And does he have a brother or sister? Is he saying, I like my brother or sister? It feels like another animal, but I don't know exactly. Or it could be a human. Or someone who visits you. Yeah. Sweet sounds. The walks are good. Earlier in the morning would be nice. And he's asking if you can read to him. Do you have something that you read every day? Yeah. Oh, hi, Sammy and Candace. So sweet. Let's see. How? Okay, that's Rumi's message. Thank you, Rumi. And the tail, and just a really happy, sweet soul. Very bright, like sunny, bright, happy soul. And just loves you so much and is so happy to be with you, truly. And would love to spend even more time with you. And he does also like his rest time. Yeah. Aw, such a sweet spirit. I wish I could articulate how it feels to me better. But it's just this really bright spot. It's very sweet. Okay. Um, welcome, Laura. Let me know if I'm saying that right. So, Libby is a Chihuahua Poodle mix. So, we are going to connect to Libby and receive a message. And I'm wondering if Libby is still alive or not. I'm feeling yes, but I just want to confirm. All right. So we're going to connect. So everybody close your eyes, especially Lara can close her eyes and connect to Libby. Dear Libby, we love you so much. Please offer your message to Lara. Did you recently move? she's saying, I like it here. There's a little bit of confusion. It doesn't feel negative, but it's more like a, um, uh, where are we? Kind of like feeling. So I don't know, even if you changed rooms or if you moved, there's something I just keep hearing relocation, or maybe you traveled. Um, is this our home? Is this where we're going to stay? Or maybe you're thinking of moving and she can feel that. Yeah, okay. That's what I just saw your message right after I said that we're moving in 2 weeks. So she could feel, she knows what's happening. Um, you probably are packing and, having those physical signs for her, but she's really picking up the information. She knows. So I wonder if you've talked to her about it. So I would take time to talk to her about it. So you can just say, Dear the soul of Libby, we love you, honor you, and appreciate you so much. We are going to go on a new adventure, and so and so and so and so and so and so are going together. We're going to move. Um, we're going to be together. This is what's going to happen. We're not going to leave you. She's a little like, okay, she wants to know, like, is everybody coming? Are some people not coming? What are the changes going to be? Um, is her stuffy coming with? Does she have? She's showing me the color pink or reddish, maybe. Sorry, I apologize. Color's not coming clear, super clear, but it's the knowing I have is that it's a toy. Like some, maybe not a toy. She treats it more like a friend. What kind of dog is she again? Let's see. Uh, oh, she's a Chihuahua Poodle mix. Oh, that's such a good mix. And I don't know if there's a young boy, youngish or something, who's like her boy, her like, her kid. Um, yeah, she just wants to know the details. So I would take some time to talk to her. Everything she has is pink. Okay. I was seeing all these different shades and I was like, some of it looks a little red, some of it looks a little purple. How sweet that is. Yeah. So she might want to say goodbye to neighbors and, her favorite little trees and areas, and even if you walk through the neighborhood and you carry her or whatever it is you do, just kind of going through that. Are you moving very far? What will it be like there? Will it be cold? Will it be warm? Like, these are all the questions she has. And I would maybe leave out one of her favorite little loveys or whatever you call them. I'm seeing something that's like also looks like a ring, a circular thing. Um, yeah, so she just wants to know. That's where the confusion. That's what it's feeling. So it didn't feel like a dark confusion or anything like that, negative. It just felt like, what's going on? Where are we going? What's happening? Why are we doing this? um, so I'm also hearing 2 or 3. So I wonder if that's how old she is. Um, I also just heard 8, so I don't know if those numbers. It's a little bit all we're a little bit all over the place, but I think she's given us some pretty good information. Yeah. And the other message she wants to tell you is that she has pet names for you too. You know how we give our dogs, like, or animals in general. I have these for my dogs too, like just different like little nicknames, or we call them all these names, right? Oh, she's 9. Okay. Um, I wonder what the 2 or 3 was. I can check if I can get more clarity on that in a second. But she's like, I have nicknames for you too, and they're very loving and endearing. Okay, let's see. I just kept hearing 2 to 3 months. So you said you were moving in 2 weeks. I'm not sure. So I apologize. Um, I'm not food lady. She says, I'm probably food lady. Oh, her sister is too. Okay. Is my sister coming with me? Um, is this an animal sister or a human sister? I wonder. Ah, okay. Yeah. And is your family growing even? She has so many questions. She just wants to be in all the details. She really feels like as a part of this family, which you definitely make her feel, she needs to know. She needs to know. So, yeah, you can talk. Sometimes we forget to tell them. I hear you talk to her all the time, so you could just tell her. Aw, thank you, Laura, for letting us connect. I don't think we have connected with you before. So that's awesome. I really, really, really appreciate you allowing us to receive that. Oh, she's an animal. Okay. No, your family is not growing. Okay, perfect. But that did come through that message. So this could mean like you're going to meet new people where you live, have new neighbors, that kind of family could be growing too, is the sense I got when you said no. Yeah, I heard, but it is an extension of, yeah. Yeah, welcome. All right. Anyone else want to hear a message? So happy. Thank you all for coming. I'm really, really grateful. I just get so much joy out of connecting to all of you and being in this connection with our animal companions and kind of geeking out about it, and also being able to connect to your beloved ones and receive those messages. I love it so much. So thank you. And continue to come in. And I'm going to be going live every Thursday. Next Thursday, I'll go live again, and we can do some more connecting. And if you're interested in also meeting privately or doing any of that ever, of course, there's always the opportunity to do that. This is my website where you can look at some of the different things, services. I do monthly group classes too, where we receive messages and get blessings. It's really, really beautiful. If you want to know, like, what can you do to help your animal be happier and healthier? It truly, truly is amazing. Through my own experience with my own animals, and then also sharing this work with people all over the world for the last decade, it's actually truly amazing how simple it can be to bring, how simple of a message you can receive that can actually bring such a shift and such a change to your connection in your life with your animal companion. They have messages to share and they want to share them with you. So I want to just send a big thank you to all of you. Good job, all of the animals who offered their messages. I hope to see you really soon. And yeah, hit the notifications so you know when I go live, and I'll see you later. All right. Bye, everybody. Thank you.